Welcome back to NBA Cinema. So we got to talk about this Shaq and D-Book thing that's going on online. Now, last year sometime, Nike rolled out what the Devin Booker signature shoe was going to look like. And a lot of Devin Booker fans around the NBA wasn't feeling the aesthetic of the shoe, nothing about the shoe. And neither was Devin Booker. They were saying that Devin Booker was displeased with the overall design, the rollout, everything. And he wasn't happy. So Shaq, him and Iverson, Shaq's the president of Reebok now. AI is the vice president of Reebok. And so they're going to be heavily involved in a lot of things going forward. They're going to lead the brand in the future pretty much. And it was a little bit of back and forth today. I'm going to play the video where Shaq was talking about, Devin Booker and him not being pleased, and they're back and forth online. Let's peep it.
Kind of like semi-recruiting? It seems like you guys are always recruiting.
No, it wasn't recruiting. It was just everybody was bashing about his shoe. And it was like, if you want a good shoe, holler at me in AI.
Okay.
I wasn't trying to be funny. We don't do crazy things, but everybody was saying his shoe, and he was saying he wasn't happy. So you want to be happy and you want a good shoe, holler at Shaq and AI.
Okay, so after that video surfaced online and was getting shared around, someone posted a caption of what Shaq said. If you want a good shoe, holla at me and AI. And Booker quoted that and said, AI question was cool, but nobody wearing no Shaqs. So he said, ain't nobody wearing Shaqs, man. And that didn't go unnoticed by Shaquille O'Neal himself. And he said Shaq shoes sell way more than them D-Books. And I was talking about at Reebok. But if you want to be one of 1,000, be my guest. Shaq, 450 million pairs sold. Google me. So Shaq is talking about the brand that they've taken over at Reebok, not his shoe that's in Walmart. Now, one thing I don't like is when someone tries to down someone who's making affordable items for kids and families that can't afford to pay, $500, $600 for a pair of tennis shoes. You know what I'm saying? Or even $150. To take control of your brand, one thing that I think gets overlooked, and I didn't even like when LeBron did it to Mulberry, was people is going to need shoes, whether you rich or not. Somebody's buying those Walmart shoes. They selling a lot more than the shoes at Foot Action or Foot Locker in these places. You know what I'm saying? Like more people can afford that. And they can get about 4 or 5 pairs for kids, to go to school in. So Shaq said he sold 450 million of them things. And when's the last time Shaq picked up a basketball? That's another thing. D-Book, your shoes may be sale now that you playing and that you hot, but if there's no demand for you after you done playing, that thing will go on the shelf. Well, Shaq got shoes that is under his brand and he can just sell them in Walmart and they're his. And ownership. That's the big thing, right? And, just thinking a brand is superior and that you have to be with this brand. I remember everybody was going at Kawhi for signing with New Balance.